Hi, Tracey Howarth Tomlinson here. I'm recording this on Thursday, the 26th of March 2020, in the middle of the coronavirus outbreak. Normally, I would do an angel oracle card forecast. I've missed a week because, like everybody else, it's like, what the heck is going on? All I can say is it's like we've pushed a reset button and we need to dig deep to try and keep it all together. I know I had a massive wobble this weekend, as have a lot of people, and I think that's the reason why I'm doing this video, to share some tips that might help in these testing times. I know a lot of my friends who are self-employed are looking at not working. They're not working, having no money coming in, struggling to get through to helplines to get any money, etc. We're not allowed to go out really anywhere. There's been a lot of panic buying. When we get in situations like this, I always feel like panic fogs the mind, and that's why people start getting into a place of fear and doing irrational things and having irrational thoughts and actions, which we've seen a lot of with the panic buying that's been going on recently. I mean, literally going into busy supermarkets, what were busy supermarkets, and just seeing shelves stripped bare. Really, really testing times. So the purpose of this video is just to share a few things that help me. They may help you, hopefully they will do. Just another pointer is that I live where I live. I'm looking up at the sky now through my window. Where I live, we're under the flight path for Manchester Airport, and I can't tell you how wonderful it's been these past few days. Out of all this, how wonderful it's been these past few days just to look up and see no chemtrails, clear, beautiful skies. It's been, we've had a lovely few days. So even though I've not been able to get out myself, I've been spending time in the garden. Thankfully, I have a garden. Not everybody's lucky enough to have a garden. A lot of people live in flats, etc., and they don't have access to gardens. So I am very, very blessed. But it is beautiful to see nature. The birds seem more noisier. Nature itself seems to have sprung to life. It's spring anywhere. But the skies at the moment really are very, very beautiful, and the night skies as well. Last night I was sat in my garden looking up at the stars because it was such a clear night. And I think not having all these planes flying around everywhere makes a big difference to everything. Like I say, it's like we've had the reset button pushed. We're looking inwardly, what really matters, what we're missing. I'm missing my grandson. I haven't seen him, and it's brought feelings to me, thoughts that all the stupid things that I've worried about before are inconsequential, and I myself will certainly be changing the way I look at things in my daily life and appreciate more the smaller things in life rather than stressing about the big things. So what sort of strategies are we looking at while we're off work, etc.? And well, not everybody's off work, but for those of us that do have time on our hands or that are in a state of angst and worry, I think it's very important at this time to get up as you would do if you were going to work. I've been doing this. I've been up naturally, maybe at a little bit of a line, because normally I will be up at around about 6, half past. Get up at the normal time, get dressed, get yourself a routine, get yourself organised, set a schedule for the day. Currently at the moment, Joe Wicks is doing a wonderful set of online videos every single morning at 9 o'clock to do exercise in your own home. Absolutely fantastic, brilliant idea. I'm very lucky that I've got, well, I have made up my own little gym, my own little house gym, using kettlebells and a few hand weights, which has been very useful, and then doing videos on, watching videos online. Joe Wicks has been doing some fantastic little videos which you can watch at any time, but it's nice to join in at 9 o'clock in the morning. So it's about getting up, getting yourself organised, having a routine. I'm a daily meditator. Meditation, I know, is difficult for quite a few people. It is an acquired skill. But if you can take some time to meditate, or just sit and do a few deep breaths. Deep breathing is very, very calming. There's a guy called Iceman Hoff. I don't know whether anybody's seen him. He does deep breathing exercises. You can follow him on Instagram. I don't know whether he does any YouTube videos, but I've seen him on Instagram. You can find him online. He teaches deep breathing exercises. So when you get stressed, try to take a few nice deep breaths and calm yourself down. Bring yourself into the now, the present moment. So try and take your thoughts off the past, because the past has gone. Don't think about the future. Obviously you've got to plan certain things, but try not to get engaged. What would this happen? What if that happens? What if that happens? Etc. To try and stay in the now. There's a wonderful book by Eckhart Tolle. Again, he's got wonderful videos online, and I have an app of his that he puts up videos, and that is all about giving tips about staying in the now. Fantastic. There's loads and loads. We're so lucky. There is loads and loads of stuff online that we can access. We live in amazing times, so even though we're isolated, we can still connect with one another through media, and we can still access things online that can really help bring calm and peace. Walking. We can't walk a lot at the moment. I know a lot of places have been closed down, such as parks. It might be if you can just have a walk around the block, or have a walk around your garden. I know I'll be sitting in my garden later. We do have a dog. We are allowed to exercise our dog, and that is, for me personally, has been a bit of a lifesaver. The fact that we can take the dog out for a very short walk. Obviously we can't go far. Crystals as well. Crystals are very useful. I wear crystals. I put crystals in my bra. Lots of us ladies do. I've got crystals in my pockets. If you're an empath and you're very sensitive, some people are very, very sensitive to crystals. I know I am, and crystals do help me. So put crystals in your pockets. Carry crystals with you. Also at this time, I think it's very important to look at diet. It's very easy. I've done it myself. A couple of glasses of wine every night, a couple of beers, eating junk food. It's a bit, I suppose it's a bit like Christmas. I don't want to say it is like Christmas, but it's a little bit like Christmas in that we just eat crap. So we need to make sure that we look to our health, diet and exercise, especially at this time with being ill. And also things like adult colouring books. They're very useful to get you into a zone. And also switching off the television, not engaging in hours and hours and hours of the news. Just keep yourself up to date, but try not to focus on the news too much. Try not to engage. And there's a lot of fear mongering, there's a lot of stuff online that is not helpful, and it's wise not to get yourself sucked into that drama. Now, another tip that I've picked up over the years is when you get yourself into a place of panic. I know a lot of people have panic attacks. I've suffered from panic attacks myself. So a useful tip is when you find yourself getting panicked is to interlock your fingers like this and concentrate on your fingers. It also brings you into the moment and into the now. And then shift your fingers over one space and see how, if it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel uncomfortable. And take a few deep breaths. And then interlock the fingers back again. So this can help. I picked this up off television. I don't know why it works, but strangely it does. It's very weird. And then when you put your fingers back again, they don't feel so uncomfortable. And I suppose in a way it's just to draw your attention to something rather than focusing on fear. And taking those deep breaths can help calm you down. It works. Strange, but it does. I don't know. Anyway, so I hope some of that has helped, and I haven't waffled on too much. I'll be back again with my angel card readings a normal time, hopefully, so long as we all stay well, and I hope it's been of some use. Stay safe, stay calm, and see you again soon.